You won't know this reference, but that wolf on the left looked a bit like the man in the Foxy Bingo advert. The man dressed as a fox and he dances like that. Now, you know what I mean? I was like, now, the Bella Edward Jacob love triangle really comes to a head in this film. There's almost a sex scene, isn't there? And he said no until they were married. Now, that seems strange. For a vampire to say, oh, no, no, get a ring on your finger.
I think it's kind of sweet, isn't it?
Do you?
Yeah. And also, you know, Edward comes from another era, another time, you know, when chivalry wasn't dead.
There aren't. You know, British girls, if they were in a room with arpats for like 5 minutes... Can you imagine what that poor sod, he'd just be like crawling out the door.
They don't even deny it.
I know, that's English girls for you. They're easy. And they don't mind you saying it to your face, do you, girls? Look at that. Now, we've got to talk about the fans. Can you warn me next time you're doing that?
Yeah, no, it's, when we got to the premiere, it was just incredible.
Yeah.
I don't think we had any idea that we had so many incredible fans here, honestly. No, we got out of the car and we're just kind of amazed at how many people were there and how long they'd been there. And it's kind of, it's extremely exciting. Their excitement is contagious, you know?
Some of them are nuts, aren't they? They're not. They're lovely. There's a lot of lovely ones. But, you know, you read some of the stuff about people trying to get your hair and your... don't know why. Hair and your blood and everything. I mean, what's the weirdest encounter you've had?
The most unique ones that I love is when fans want their autographs on their body so they can make tattoos out of it, which is quite unique.
Yeah, yeah.
And then recently, I had a fan make an Emmett doll. There's no action figure for Emmett yet, which I'm crying still to this day. But she made one out of a Ken Barbie doll, dressed it up like Emmett, and I was like, this is really cool. Did you buy this? She's like, no, I made it. And she's like, you want to see something cool about it? And I'm like, yeah, of course. Flips an on button, starts vibrating. And I'm like, oh.
Oh, my God!
It had 10 speeds.
Yeah, 10 speeds. Yes, someone's getting a little bit too much of Twilight at night. Have you heard of this woman called Nutty Madam?
No.
Oh, I have heard of her, actually. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Well, she's a huge Twilight fan, and we've got a clip of her watching the Eclipse trailer.
This is fun.
Now, this is the first time she's seen this trailer. Have a look at this.
New Eclipse clip, new Eclipse clip, new Eclipse clip, new Eclipse clip! I'm gonna watch it. Here we go.
That's insane. Do you remember her, Kellen?
Yes.
Because here she is after meeting you at a premiere. This is genuine. That's insane. And before I forget, Nutty Madam said to give you these. She said, thank you so much. It was a great night. Thank you so much for coming on. It's so lovely to meet you all in the flesh.
Thanks for having us.
No, anytime. You've made a lot of people very happy. Sit over the cast of Twilight. That's it for tonight's show. And that's it. Thank you to Shakira, Louis Spence, and Ashley, Nikki, Daniel, and Kellen. On next week's show, I'm joined by Grace Jones, Gok Wan, Lily Allen, and Professor Green. But now, with 4th July, it's Khalees!